What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Bandai Power Rangers Legacy Collection from Power Rangers Zeo, the Gold Ranger. Here we do have the Gold Ranger in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and then we'll have a better look at the Gold Ranger. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have the Gold Ranger posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at Gold Ranger, let's take a look at his accessories. Gold Ranger here only comes with one accessory, and that is his golden staff, which is a pretty good accessory. He can hold it in either hand, and I really do love the paint detailing on it. My only problem is that it is made of this really soft and gummy plastic. You can see exactly how gummy it is. I would have preferred a much sturdier plastic, so there is that, and like I said, it has paint, which is pretty good, I guess. So with that out of the way, let's actually have a better look at the Gold Ranger. And so here we have a closer look at the Gold Ranger, and I have to say, out of all 6 of these Rangers, the Gold Ranger is the most disappointing out of the 6. And that's a lot coming from me because I am a huge fan of the Gold Ranger. I think out of all the Zeo Rangers, he has the best look to him. And it is really sad that Bandai dropped the ball with this figure. Looking at his detailing, his details are all there. I have no problems with his detailing. The helmet has his little design on it, which is really nice. I do like that. You can see he has a little crest up here at the top of his helmet, which looks really good. We have that mouth that is really prominent on all Power Ranger helmets. And then we go on to his shield. Now, for a Power Ranger called the Gold Ranger, he looks like butterscotch. That is unacceptable, seeing as how they've done a really nice gold on previous figures, so there's no reason why they should have dropped the ball this hard on the Gold Ranger. Now, it is done in this metallic looking orange plastic, but it's not gold. It's butterscotch. It's like an orange. It's just really terrible, really bad. He does have some designs right here on his armbands, and then I'm pretty sure he uses the same forms as the other Zeo Rangers, so all the geometrical patterns are going to be there. His torso, I really do love his shield. You can see all these really intricate designs going through it, and it just looks really, really awesome. But then we get to the actual belt, or the actual gold, and it's terrible. It's not even gold. His belt is unique, continuing the Gold Ranger's emblem right here. He has no peg holes on either side of his belt, which means you can't peg anything on. He does have these really big, bulky knee pads. I don't remember the knees being this bulky in the show, but then again, I haven't seen Power Rangers in almost 20 years, so there is that. You can see they did cut out a notch just to help with the articulation, so I'm perfectly okay with that. We have some more designs going throughout his boots right here. Really do like the design. Hate the color, but the design is nice. You can see he does have white boots, just like all the other Power Rangers, and has that same stripe going down. If this figure was gold, I would love it a lot more. However, as it stands, I'm really disappointed with this figure. So what we're going to do now is actually compare him to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we do have the Gold Ranger posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we do have the Gold Ranger posed next to a Marvel Legends Black Widow and a DC Multiverse Jessica Cruz. And so here we have the Gold Ranger posed next to the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the White Ranger. And you can see what I'm talking about, the gold. You can see how nice the gold looks on the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. Why couldn't he get the same treatment? Because as it stands, he is probably the weakest figure from all the legacy figures that I own, which is unfortunate because, like I said, I really do love the character. So with comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at his articulation. Now, he does have the standard articulation for the Legacy Collection line. However, his is a little bit hindered, and we'll go over that really fast. Head is on a hinge which goes up and down. Unfortunately, because his collar comes up higher than all the other Rangers, his head doesn't get as low. We also still get the swivel with no ball joint, which is unfortunate. Arms go out all the way horizontally, which I do like. They only go forward up to about right here because they are hindered by his shield, and go back about that far. We do have rotation at the bicep, double bend in the elbow. No swivel at the glove, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we do get a ball joint in the wrist, which goes in and out, or up and down depending on how you have that hinge. We also do get rotation at the wrist. He has an ab crunch which goes back and forward, which you can see it does split right here, so that does help with the articulation. He swivels at the waist, legs go forward, back, and out. Swivel at the thigh. Double bend in the knee works pretty good. No boot rotation, but we do get a hinge in the ankle which goes back and forward, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, basic articulation that you'd expect from the Legacy line. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Gold Ranger pose for my final thoughts. Overall, this is pretty much an okay figure. There's so many things wrong with this figure that Bandai could have done right, and it is really, really sad that they didn't give us a proper Gold Ranger. The butterscotch color that they gave us does take away from him, and overall, this is a pretty okay figure. I'm pretty sure I would like it much more if they had used a proper gold, but as it stands, I can only recommend this figure if you're a fan of Zeo Rangers or you're just looking to complete your team. The Gold Ranger here is readily available at retailers such as Walmart, Target, Kmart, and Walgreens, as well as GameStop, so if you are looking for him, he is going to run you about $19.99 at most retailers. So if you do need to complete your Zeo Ranger team and you need Gold Ranger, I say pick him up. Other than that, I would say he's a pass. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Power Ranger videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments. And if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.